Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy John Augustenborg coming at you with another video. You guys saw the topic. Basically, I'm gonna be running y'all through a little story that I got for you guys, basically regarding my, my most, it's like worst / awkward moment. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I ain't gonna hold you too long. Let's get right into this story. So basically, it was a typical chest day for me. I was going in, hitting some chest. It happened to be a good workout on that day too. Now, like any other chest day, well, not like any other chest day, but on this particular day, I was by myself, benching by myself, and I was doing the decline press. Now, first thing wrong with that, never bench by yourself. That is the absolute worst, especially if you're going heavy. So, with my mind of thought, or just thinking logically, I was going pretty heavy. It was like, I want to say it was like 165, 175 on that particular day. This was way back in the day. This was back in the Gold's Gym days, where I first started. So I'm on the decline press, hitting about 165, 175 for about 6 to 8 reps. So I'm like, you know what? Never done this before. Let me get a spot. Alright guys, so this is where I was not thinking clearly on my part, because when you're looking for a spotter, you almost have to like get a prospect. You have to see who's in the gym, and you have to evaluate who would be basically. Who would be acceptable to spot you, because you just don't want nobody random, spotting you that doesn't look like they're like. It almost looks as if they're qualified to spot you. Now this is where things start to go wrong, just as I said. Now, I decided in my right mind that it was going to be a good idea to pick out somebody that, let's just say he was on the vitamins, the good old vitamin S. If you're catching my drift here, so that was already creating a recipe for disaster. Yeah, so basically what happened, I go over, okay, hold on. Actually, let me paint a picture about this guy. Alright, so I am not hating on this guy in any particular way. It was a good experience, but it was a definitely good learning experience for me. But this guy, let's just run down the list real quick. Alright, so probably the worst case of ILS I have ever seen. If you don't know what that is, it's imaginary lat syndrome. Probably the absolute worst, Second thing, this guy only did the Smith machine, and he would ask for spots on the Smith machine. And if you would touch the bar while he had on 2 plates, he would yell at you saying, "Don't touch it," and he would only work chest. So that I'm just giving you guys a quick rundown of what I was dealing with, because I was not mentally prepared for this. All right, so I go over and ask him for a spot. Now, the first thing that should have thrown me off was his reaction to me asking him for a spot. It was really weird, but eventually he was like, all right, I'll give you a spot. So we walk over to the decline. I give him a normal rundown. I'm like, we'll go for a couple reps here and there. So as soon as I get done with the set, I hit around 6 or 7 sets. That was pretty good for me, because I've never really hit 164 or 175. Whatever the weight was, it's irrelevant. But, so I get up, as I normally do. If you guys have seen in my videos, I usually take out my headphone, and then I get ready to thank the guy for spotting me. So as soon as I get up, this guy literally starts cussing me out, and he just starts rambling on about how I was training, like my training methods were absolutely stupid. Now this went on for at least 5 minutes of him just saying, you should be doing only dumbbells, and take into consideration this guy only does the Smith machine, but he was telling me you should only do dumbbells, and you should only be doing reps of 20, 30s, and 40s. So basically, as this guy continues to have a roid rage on me for not training how he wants me to train, I basically just sit there and I just shut up, because it was at that particular moment I knew that my life was in jeopardy. I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what, this guy could be strapped, or he could have something, and he's just crazy. I'm just gonna say, yep, whatever, that's fine. And because I was not ready to die that day, but that was just me overthinking everything and just being, thinking of the worst case scenario. So at this point, we're at least 3 to 5 minutes into the conversation of this guy just yelling at me, saying, just cussing and everything. So he finally, he lets up, and then he starts to walk back to the Smith machine. And it was at that point, I was like, you know what? I just have to do this. As he was walking away, I said, you know what? Thank you for this spot. And that right there, I know, just completely set him over the top, because the entire session, he was just moaning and groaning. And yeah, that's another thing about this guy. This guy would moan and groan like if even step foot into a Planet Fitness, this guy would the lunk alarm would just go off immediately. So guys, long story short, that was my first encounter with someone that basically roid rages on me. You know, I want to say he was, okay, no, I know this dude was on the right side. I can't even lie about it. Or maybe he just had a bad temper. No, I'm pretty sure he did. But guys, that's my experience. I hope, you know, you guys enjoyed this video. I figured, you know what? Let's throw up something different and let me just share experience with you guys. Now, if you guys have any experiences, you know, that are just awkward or, you know, worse gym experiences than mine, throw them down in the comments, man. I feel like this could be pretty interesting if you guys have had any, you know, weird gym occurrences, I guess you could say. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.